Yeah, welcome. This Voxel Tycoon. It's like OpenTTD, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, but I think it's way better because some things are really intelligent and convenient. Let's just take a look here. So I played this yesterday already for something like 6 hours. This is my world. You can get the same world by using that world seed G3 CD. And let me quickly show you around, because actually it's a lot of grinding like pretty much every city building game. Also it includes conveyor belts like in Factorio and stuff. So maybe it's easier to show you what I've achieved in 6 hours. I started with 3 towns. They have German names: Hameln, Amorbach and Fellbach. Right now they're already pretty big. Like in the beginning they only have 100 people or something. Oh, and let's unpause this just for the fun, so the music gets louder as well. And then I had a few resources here. So this is a coal deposit. Then over there in the distance is some woodland, and over there is iron ore. And then there are demands in the cities. Let's zoom out here. Planks and wood and coal and iron bars. And over here they need iron bars and wooden beams and coal and iron ore. And then you have to fulfill these demands. In the beginning you do this by using trucks. Actually, let's zoom in here. This is where all the trucks originate. This is a garage, and what's really convenient in this game, for example, you can just copy a truck, like let's say that one. Now I've copied it. It also got the same route here. You can use templates like these for different settings and destinations. And now I can just release it. Yep, there it is. And actually, let's follow it around. There it is, the blue one. And this is an automatic tracking. This is quite a lot of fun. Let's see where that guy is going. Okay, now it's fully loaded. And actually we can sit in the driver's seat and see where we're going. So we're going over there to the little town of Fellbach, with a little church at the corner of the city, which is a bit unusual. But well, the cities grow over time, and then just new houses are generated. And let's jump out of here. There's my truck, and it's going to that station over here. Where it's going to drop off its load. That one. This Fellbach transfer, and accepts coal and wood. Yeah, okay, and dropped off its coal, and now it's going back to the coal mine. And then, for example, this house here, that one, here's our demand for coal. So right now the supply is excellent. Yeah, we are using a lot of trucks. And then there's this other company over here with just an average wood supply. But part of that is, even though it's very close to the woodlands, I built a railway over here. But first of all, let's take a closer look here. Oh, there's quite a bit of a traffic jam here. This is a sawmill processing all the wood. And then we have 2 machines here. One of them is producing wooden beams. The other one is not producing wooden planks because we have to get rid of... Ah, okay, see, Here's my train, and now it's loading wooden planks and wooden beams and also raw wood. And maybe let's just enter that train. So I turned around, swapped engines, and now it's on its journey. Maybe let's follow it around like that. Oh shit, I need to keep that window open. Oh, Armorbach now accepts steel bar. Whoa. So there's a problem, I don't have steel yet. Let's speed things up maybe. So now this is triple speed, and let's take a look here. This is really interesting. You can use these traffic lights for trains. So now see how it switched to red? That's because this part of the railway is now taken. So no other train can enter it. This is 3. Let's speed things up again. And then now we are going to this town over here. Yeah, see? We have to wait here because this train entered this part of the track. And now both tracks are green at the station. Where are we going? Okay, we're actually going over here. So I guess that guy prefers that lane. Yeah, now we're arriving here, and then we're... Actually, let's click on the station and see the logistics. So the train station has a certain range, and now it's applying all of these guys around it. Several other stations for trucks and the customers with wood and wooden beams in that case, because it was the wood transporter. The other train is transporting coal and iron bars. So let's see if we can find one of those trains. Here's one. And then I have the iron transporters, because this is the iron mine. So over here we have a similar thing. Out of the iron mine comes a conveyor belt with iron ore. And then the iron ore first goes into storage over here, and then it's also processed to iron bars. But as we're here right now, this is one of the laboratories. So you can research stuff here. For example, I just developed the steam engine 2, which gives me better trains. So these are... wait, mouse over. These are way quicker. This one is 110 kilometers per hour. The previous ones are only 70 or 80. The trucks in the beginning are only 50 kilometers per hour. And then I also developed the diesel engine 2 for these huge trucks with a huge load. These are 4-ton trucks. The other ones are only 2-ton. The ones I have right now. But to use these trucks, I need to use roads 2. Well, actually I need a garage 2 to produce the better trucks. And to research this part of the game, I need 300 stone. Problem is, I don't have any stones. So, in theory, it's an unlimited map, and then there are regions like this. And this is the only copper mine that I've seen so far. Here's sand, and this is the only stone quarry that's nearby. So next thing I would have to do is buy this piece of land for 1.1 million. Right now I only have 680,000. Yeah, and that's it. I'm going to play this again for a couple of hours today, and let's see the progress later maybe. Yeah, and this is 9 hours later. As you can see, we've grown quite a bit. Havel now is almost 1900 inhabitants. Both other cities 1300 and 1400. What I did, I upgraded my depot and my garage to level number 2, explored railway number 2 and roads number 2, And now we can build this huge freight station here and just look at the reach of that thing. So it was both a problem having that in the town center, because I had to actually delete one of the roads here, but apparently the neighbors didn't care about having a road in front of the house or not. But other than that, it's a huge advantage. I had to build 3 platforms here because I had Mexican standoffs all the time, which seemed to also be related whether you have the traffic lights here right next to the platform, or it apparently works better if they're one further away from the platform. Yeah, and then I got all these cool new cars here. If you take a look at that, each of these cars now holds between 15 and 23 units, whereas previously it was just 5 and 8 even. And if we follow this train around here, to speed things up a little, I also bought a new area, this one over here. So this is Schwartertal Südost, which isn't really German. But we unlocked stone, and stone was necessary to upgrade the garage and the rail station. And also one clever strategy is do your research right here. Each of the researches required 450 stones, and having that transported all over the road, or all over the map rather, this would have taken forever. Also, if you take this for example, we yeah, camera controls. We can now produce iron parts with this press here, and to unlock this I had to do some research in the laboratory over here. And this required 1100 iron bars, so that's really something you don't want to transport all over the map. Yeah, next thing, there's this copper ore placement over here. I think I want to get this region next. Each of these regions is like, oh, it's 1.5 million now. Okay, I have little money in the bank, so that's no problem. And then we could research diesel engines 3. Let's see if, right there, because this requires copper wire and we don't have that yet. So this is probably what I'm going to do next. I'm quite happy how this all turned out. Trains seem to be mostly functioning now. And I mean, this is really a joy to watch. Oh yeah, and I also got some new bridges here together with the Road 2 level up. Yeah, I think it's looking awesome. Next I will probably have to resolve this here. Like, this junction is a mess. If you turn this on, you can see how many lines are crossing over here. And whenever there's something in that junction, everything else has to wait. That's a nightmare. Now he's blocking the junction. We shouldn't do this really. Okay, but this will come next. Maybe a nicer bridge over here to sort that junction out. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!